I was on my way back up to Mount Chimney, and then this little guy wanted to fight me. Apparently, I hadn't done that last episode yet. So, hello everybody and welcome back to the Pokémon Rising Ruby Bug Monotype run. Between episodes, and with between episodes I mean literally like a minute ago before I started recording this, I upgraded everybody to level 40, meaning that we should be in a good shape to both take on Maxi and potentially Flannery, at least today for me. I don't know if it's going to be today for you guys, depending on how long this takes. And let's go over the new moves and stuff in a moment, but let's first and foremost start rolling out against this Ekans. So, I also did look up, because sometimes Adriano does change the typings for Pokemon, whether or not Masquerain is actually still a bug and flying type, and it's not. It's actually still a bug and water type. But its moveset is utter shit. So I'm still going to probably not end up using it in the upcoming boss fights. I have the possibility, but I would only have Aqua Jet and Bubble Beam. Not even water. Well, Bubble Beam itself actually is pretty good, but not even any other water type moves at all. So, water sport, which actually would probably not be a bad idea to have as a defense for the rest of my team. So maybe I'll look into adding Masquerain back onto the team for that specific fight, but I'm going to try to do it without adding any old Pokemon back in. We'll go over the movesets. Not yet, I thought we were done. So this is going to be resisted, but it's also going to be like the 5th rollout. So it's probably still going to one-shot. Yeah, it did. Feels real good. That is my main strategy for dealing with Maxi. And honestly, also kind of Flannery, to be honest. Is starting off with a rollout and just taking down as many Pokemon as possible with that. And let's go over the team real quickly before I've got everybody's level 40, as I said. And we have Roller with Steam Roller, Rollout, Poison Jab, which is a new move, and the Surge Towel hasn't changed. Toaster has gotten Phantom Force, which is a 2-turn move, but a little bit more powerful than Shadow Ball, and maybe works kind of well with Shedinja with the whole disappearing, and then they don't know which move to use against it. I don't know. Probably doesn't work that way. And Knife got a Giga Drain instead of Bullet Seed, so it's now more reliable in dealing damage with grass-up moves. We have a Discharge on 4, same thing, it's just a bit more powerful. It's also a special attack. I don't know if the other one was a special attack. And Hair Dye has gotten Psychic, finally, and Quiver Dance, meaning that we can actually set up, if need be, against something that is weak to us. So that's going to be the team, at least for the foreseeable future. I don't see too many changes happening to that, to be honest, because this team seems pretty powerful. Again, Toaster might be up for debate whether or not we keep Toaster. If I can find out where to get a metal code, I am really considering getting that Scyther we found 2 episodes ago at this point, I think. Maybe it was last episode, I don't know. They're all so kind of blend together. I think it was last episode, actually. Last episode, it was a long episode, and it's been a couple of days since I recorded that. If I can find out where to get a metal coat, maybe we'll go for the Scissor. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure yet. It really depends on how Toaster does in this fight and the upcoming gym fight. If Toaster either does nothing or does something good, it stays on the team. If Toaster fucks up real bad, like dying without doing anything, which is probably because I fuck up and sending that at the wrong time, I am aware of that, we're going to probably replace Toaster with something. I don't know what yet. I do like the Ghost and Dark type on my team. It's not a Dark type, but it has a Dark type move. I like having that on my team, but then again, if the thing that has it literally dies 9 out of 10 times, it's probably not going to be that worth it. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing about that. But for the time being, we're level 40. We're a tiny bit overleveled, I'll be honest, but we're also only using bug types, so I feel like I'm good there. And we're going to be taking on Maxi for what I think is the third time. Third time or fourth time, I don't know, is indeed the charm. And we start off against something that is weak against Rollout. So I'm expecting to two-shot. I didn't heal, did I? Well, only 7 HP damage. It's probably not going to be that big of a deal, right? right. That didn't do that much. Okay, I'll give you that. That does kind of shut down my strategy, because the moment I hit myself, my rollout streak is going to be ended. Yeah, that's... And Torment also. Let's switch out. I'm going to go into Fork. Roller was not a great start. I was thinking maybe I shouldn't start with Roller this time around. Maybe we should just go into Fork. We have Discharge now. I am fairly certain that... Please survive this. Oh, you did! Like, quite a bit, actually. Because you're an electric type, that's right. That's entirely right. I'm thinking Discharge will take out to Golbat, right? So, yeah, probably would have one-shotted either way. Probably would have been the better choice to go with. Just using... Hello, Towler's level 41 now. Captivate. I don't know what Captivate does. It's a normal type move. It's any of the gender of the user. It is charmed with harshly lower special attack. I do not give any craps about that. So let's keep the old moves and move on to the Lantern, which at this point I am 95% sure that I will outspeed the Lantern. So I can actually use Phantom Force. Or Night Sight, but Phantom Force is that. You still outspeed... What? You what? What is your speed stat like? Oh, it's 44. That's rather useless. Since you only have 1 HP. That does screw me over a tiny bit, not gonna lie. But we can probably still Earthquake you, right? That's probably still in the cards for us, Earthquaking you. This is also not going to outspeed, I am aware. Because Tower is even slower than Toaster is. That still did a lot of damage, and you would suffer. Do you have a focus session, son of a... I need to switch out. I need Towel for one of the later fights. One of the later Pokemon, that is. I guess going into Roller, hoping that we can survive a move. Roller will definitely outspeed. Hopefully. Okay, you Hyper Potion. So... this won't knock you out, but I'm hoping that I can live 1 attack from you, and that 2 rollouts will be... 2 rollouts probably will be nothing anymore now. Not anymore now. But then again, rollout will still keep building in power. And as long as you don't do anything too scary against me, this should be doing about the same amount of damage. Heat Wave, all I need is to survive this 1 Heat Wave and the burn damage afterwards. Yeah, no, I did not. I very much didn't. See, even at level 40, I'm having trouble with this, because everything has fire-type moves. I can't really deal with that, can I? Air Slash, certainly I will... Another Hyper... Hair Dye, you give me a critical hit. Right now. Oh! I didn't even need a critical hit. Butterfree is actually... Wow! I didn't expect Butterfree to deal that much damage. With a physical move as well, I think. That's actually very surprising. We're going into Knife for the Pupitar. I wish I could give Giga Drain HP to Pokemon in my party. It'd be a bit overpowered. Isn't that how... No, that's not how No Drink works. No Drink drains your own HP, which is not great. Okay, Dragon Dance. I remember this from last time, but this time around the difference is you probably still have Sturdy, don't you? Otherwise you're probably... you don't even get 1 shot. You go for a second Dragon Dance, which is very, very stupid on your part, I'm not gonna lie. So probably shouldn't have did that. Oh, the critical hit! Again, I always get critical hits when they don't matter. It is my curse. Getting critical hits when they do not matter in the slightest. We're going to save Towel for the time being. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to go into Hair Dye. Because Hair Dye still has Bug Buzz, I hope. Which is probably the best thing I have against the Houndoom right now. I'm not going to quiver that, because I'm not actually insane. Because that's not going to help me at all. The real question is, do I survive this flamethrower? And the answer is somehow yes! Okay, so now the Houndoom's down, and all that's left is the camera, which didn't Mega Evolve last time around, which leads me to believe this is in fact not yet the fight where we fight him in Mega Evolution. You might be wondering why I'm going into Fork. And the answer is, I have no idea. I legitimately do not have an answer to that. But really, I just kind of wanted to check if I have potions. And I do! So let's potion up Towel before we send them in. What's that? You have a Quick Clean. Which doesn't matter because... Okay, so what we need to do is we need to send out something with a high speed stat. Which probably, unless the Quick Claw screws me over. But I'm assuming Hair Dye can outspeed Camera Up. I just need to lower its HP so that Lava Plume... Wait a second, is that Lava Plume or Eruption that's based on your current amount of HP? I think it's Eruption. Lava Plume is just a set amount of damage, isn't it? Like, it just, like 80 power move or something like that. I always get them mixed up. Let's just Psychic. Just to deal a bit of damage, at least. And lower the special defense, not that that's going to matter too much. Okay, Hair Dye's dead. I'm still not worried. We can Giga Drain. We can Giga Drain with Knife. I'm really hoping we don't have to use Towel. If it comes to that, I will... that's a difficult decision. This will be super effective, but this will restore my HP. And certainly I'm going to get hit here, right? I probably won't even survive this. Because it's Squad of 40. Okay. We're down to the last Pokemon again. We're over level 40. It pretty much comes down to, can I live one Lava Blow? Because if I can, this Earthquake will annihilate. I don't even need to because I outspeed somehow. Oh my god, I won. Oh, that is wonderful. That's way too close for how overleveled I am. Why did I get a Bark type Mono Run in Omega Ruby or Rising Ruby and not... Had this been Sinking Sapphire, it would have been at least a bit less problematic. But it's not. This is the Ruby version. We also have a Meteorite now. This is the Ruby version, so we're dealing with Team Magma. And we're going to have to deal with Team Magma in the future again. But first and foremost, we're going to have to deal with something else that is on fire, that being Flannery. Hello, Archie. Could you heal my Pokemon, please? I just kind of helped you. Please heal my Pokemon. It doesn't really matter, I'm going to heal my Pokemon either way. But I prefer... if I didn't accidentally run into a trainer battle after this, because I think our trainer's on the way down to Leverage Town. And I don't really have the Pokemon on my team at the moment to deal with any type of trainer, even if it's just like a youngster. I cannot deal with anything. I have one... To be fair, it's probably one of my strongest, if not the strongest thing I have that is still alive. Let's check out the water Pokemon. We're probably not going to go into the gym today anyway, because that would require a very long episode again. And I feel like this week's episodes have been a bit too long as is anyway. Stunky. What is it? It's a Stunky, right? It's a Stunky. I always say Skunky. I know it's wrong. It's been put into my brain like that, and now I cannot say Stunky anymore. It just feels wrong whenever I say Stunky. Hello, Primate. If you were a bog type, I'd love to have you on the team, but you're not a bog type, so bye. I'm so happy that I'm like 15 levels higher than everything here, because otherwise I couldn't run away from them. Because yeah, we're not fighting you, bye. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the wild Pokemon. If they weren't so much lower level than I am, my only live Pokemon is fairly slow. And then again, apparently Camerupt is even slower, because how did it outspeed me before? I could have sworn it outspeed me before in the last episode, and I didn't give any level gains to Tower because it was already level 40. Did that one level make the difference? Or were we at a speed tie and I just got very lucky? That is not entirely unrealistic to assume. So maybe that is the case. Also, this lady over here seems like she's going to give me something. Oh, don't you give me an egg? No, you give me... Oh, wait a second, you give me Moo Milk! Yes, please. I'd like a dozen. Thank you. I very much... The fact that you can buy Moo Milks in packs of 12 now? I never realized that. That is amazing. Also, you can't... Can you? It will be a while. You can't get into these sun things anymore. In the original games you could. It's a bit of a letdown. So, is there anything else that we can do other than going into the gym? Because I kind of feel like there's nothing else that we can do except for doing weird accents and going into the gym. I don't really want to go into the gym. So what we'll do instead is we'll go try to get that site up. And we'll do that by getting ourselves some Great Balls. Or Ultra Balls even. Have Ultra Balls been made cheaper? Because I feel like $300 for an Ultra Ball is fairly cheap. I could be mistaken, but aren't they usually like 1200? I feel like I'm losing my mind, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not good. That is 12 more Moo Milk almost. Right? Our nugget is 5,000, and the Moo Milk, well, 12 Moo Milks was 6,000. It's a Girafarik, which is, I don't know if you know this, but a Girafarik is specifically not a bog type, so we cannot catch it. Too bad. I just need the Scyther. I really want the Scyther. It's the thing. I know I have a Durant, and a Durant is a bog steel type, but come on, Scyther. And potentially, I don't know if that's only a post-game thing, but maybe we can get a Mega Sizzle, which would be really cool because Mega Sizzle is like top-notch, and we're not really getting that lucky with any of our encounters here. Oh. I'm not going to spend the entirety of this episode just running into wild Pokemon Orange Scyther. That was not a Scyther, no. For a second there I thought that it was Mew for some reason, but then I realized, yeah, probably not. It's probably not Mew. I'm going to go ahead and assume that was not Mew. If that was Mew, I couldn't use it anyway because it's not a bog type. That actually is a very good question. If I could get Arceus, whatever. If I could get a bog type Arceus, would I be allowed to use it? I think we can all agree that if I somehow were to run into a Genesect, I can use that. What about Arceus? Hello, Heatmove. I would say that, yeah. I would probably be allowed to use Arceus. Is my best guess. So yeah, that's not really giving me anything. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna just fight some random trainers. I haven't fought you, and I haven't fought some of the trainers going down from... It's Mount Chimney, right? That's what it's called? Hello there, Graveler! I have a bug! I thought I was going to lead with Towel for some reason. That does not really work out for me. So let's go into Knife instead. I'm assuming that you have a Graveler, and then like an Onyx and a Golem or something like that. Probably not like Golem, actually. Probably a Graveler, a Onyx, and a... What would your third Pokemon be? I am 95% sure that one of your other Pokemon is going to be an Onyx. There's no way that it isn't an Onyx. You're a Hiker. Hikers have Onyx. That's just a Bulldog. That makes sense. Is there an equivalent to, like, Bulba is definitely like the Gen 5 Graveler, right? That's, like, not up for debate. That is just a fact. Is there any other equivalent like that? Or is it just going to be Onyx? It's actually a Steelix! Where's your metal code? I need it. Where did you find the metal code? Where, okay, we can actually look that up. We can just straight up look that up. Pokemon Rising Ruby metal codes. Item changes. Maybe we don't even need a metal code. I don't know. There might be a different evolutionary method. Item usability. These items below can now be used like evolution stones in addition to the previous effects. The evolve Pokemon normally, that's Deep Sea Scale, Tooth, Dragon Scale, Dubious Disc, Electrolyzer, King's Rock, Magma is a metal code. Item price changes, so those have been lowered. And you can actually... Hold on. You can buy Master Balls for 80,000. Is that right? Because if that's right, that would be amazing. It's very expensive, but that would be amazing. And you can buy a lot of the Mega Stones, it seems like, as well. Where can you buy these? Pokeballs are cheaper to make things easier to catch, while some items are given prizes as they are now buyable and weren't before. Cheaper items are left in the column. I'll go back to the... I don't need aromatherapy. I'll go back to the Pokemon in a second and check. I'm assuming I can't get Master Balls yet, but maybe... It says... It used to be you can get a metal coat for 200 and it's now 2100? Which... I don't think you could buy metal coats and King's Rock and stuff like that before, could you? Could you? At this point I'm just straight up confused. All of the Mega Stones are now purchasable. So that's neat. A lot of the shops have been changed around the home region now, selling a mixture of evolution items, Mega Stones, and some TMs. The inventories of these shops are listed below. Let's see. Animod, 6 badges, going through Ultra Balls. A lot of the Mega items. I don't think I can get... I can get a lot of the Mega Stones late game instead of post game, which is good. There might be a specific Pokemon I have to go to get the items I need. But if I can get a metal code by just buying it, I'm definitely going to be grinding for that scythe. Which probably should have been called Knife, but hey, what are you going to do about it? Lily Cove Pokemons, that makes sense actually. Let's see, that has only TMs. It actually doesn't have the metal code. Where is the metal code? I have Control F. Why didn't I do that before? That is stupidity on my part. Slateport City sells the metal code, which means that I can go get a metal code. Okay. Yeah, so we're just straight up doing that. You can get a Master Ball in Pokemon after defeating the 8th gym. That makes a lot of sense. But let's go check if there's anything else I'm missing in Pokemon, because I feel like I might have. Let's see. We have... Okay, nothing too interesting yet. But there will be a lot of more interesting items soon-ish. Because we're about to get our 4th gym, and the real interesting items start appearing after the 6th gym in all the different Pokemon. So what I'll probably be doing between episodes is I'll be getting myself a Metal Coat, I'll be getting myself a Scyther, I'll be evolving it, and increasing its level to 40 and getting rid of Toaster. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to ask for a nickname for that Scyther in my Discord, because I'll be getting it off screen. I can give, I can try encountering a Scyther on screen, because we have a couple of minutes to fill out still in this episode, but it's very unlikely that we will find a Scyther on screen. But I will still be asking for a nickname for it in the Discord, which means that if you're not in the Discord, you do not get to choose. So, if you want opportunities like that in the future, go join that Discord server. It's in the link. The link is in the description of literally every video I upload. It's not that hard to find. I think there's also a link on the channel page. I haven't checked my channel page links in a long time, so that might not work anymore. I don't know if that's one of those links that only lasts for like a month. Discord is weird. It just is. But it's a real good place to hang out and ask you guys what you think about stuff like that. So, it doesn't seem like we're going to get a Scyther here. I'm fairly certain this was the patch of grass where I encountered Scyther, right? I'm not just going insane. I might be going slightly insane. That all being said, Scizor is not actually... We might be doing that after the next episode, because Scizor actually isn't going to be benefiting me at all in the upcoming gym, because it's going to be a fire section. We're going to leave it there for today. Until the next time, when we're probably just going to use this team to go into the next gym. I've been Vlogger, you've been awesome. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, leaving a like, comment and subscribe. Talking difficult, I'm going to shut up. Bye, see you next time.